You have voted Kate Middleton on spot number 1 in my poll about the women who inspire you most with regard to a graceful posture and elegant gestures. And that's why in this video we will dive into the world of royalty by exploring, analyzing and breaking down the body language and gestures of Kate Middleton. I think we are all happy that she's better with her health now, and that's why I also think that's a great moment to make a video about her, because Kate has always been very known for her timeless elegance, grace and poise. She's kind of a modern icon of refined femininity. So let's explore what actually contributes to her very ladylike charm, and in this video I will share some tips on how you can incorporate these elements in your own life, in your own personality, body language and gestures. So let's get started. Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to my channel. If you are enjoying topics like this in general, if you like to be inspired by famous feminine women from all times and want to learn more about moving and being more graceful and elegant and feminine, I highly recommend you to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any more videos. And welcome to my community. Now we will start with the point number 1 of the characteristics that make Kate Middleton so poised and graceful. And number 1 is her graceful posture. It's a signature of elegance. Whether she's attending a formal event or engaging with the public, her posture is impeccable. It is always straight, yet relaxed, conveying both confidence and grace. Now, in order to adopt a similar posture, stand with your shoulders back and down, your chest open and your head up high. Those 3 elements are the base for her kind of posture. This posture not only enhances your physical appearance, but it also makes you feel more graceful and composed. Kate has always been known for being a sportswoman. She is very sporty. She has already been like that during her university years, but she still remains a very sporty kind of type. And her body, and especially her posture, reflect that. Because when you are sporty and when you are like working a little bit on your muscles are developed, especially your back muscles and your core muscles, then you will automatically have this kind of upright and open-chested, graceful posture. So I can only recommend you, if you are not yet doing some kind of sport, to maybe engage a little bit in sporty activities to develop also your muscles, because they are like a natural corset for your spine. And the core muscles are also super important. Let's look at some examples for this specific feature. So during royal events and engagements, whether seated or standing, Kate's posture always remains consistent, tall, composed and elegant, reflecting her status and confidence. Now, I have also come across some negative comments with regard to a bad posture, but you have to know that everyone has their bad posture moments, and especially when a photographer catches you in a movement. But if you see her moving, and on most pictures she has an impeccable posture. Feature number 2, the subtle hand movements. Whether she's holding a clutch, shaking hands or simply gesturing while speaking, her movements with her hands are always graceful and controlled. My tips in order to adopt a similar elegance with your hands, and hands are quite important. Simply try to practice using your hands with intention. That means keep your movements small and deliberate, avoiding abrupt or exaggerated gestures. When holding objects such as a bag or a clutch or a glass, do so gently, with your fingers slightly curved and relaxed, exuding a sense of delicacy. I have made a few videos already with regard to an elegant hand movement. I have one on hand postures, I have one on holding objects elegantly, and even one with hand exercises, and I will link all of them down below so that you can dive into this topic a little bit deeper if you want to kind of develop this feature in you. And now we will look at some examples. So notice how Kate holds her clutch, often with both hands in front of her, keeping her arms relaxed and her movements gentle. This not only adds to her ladylike image, but also helps her to maintain a graceful position and posture. Feature number 3. A warm and engaging smile. One of the most endearing aspects of her body language is her warm, genuine smile. Her smile is soft and inviting, making her appear approachable and kind. Whether she's engaging with her children or speaking to people or interacting with the public. So practice smiling in a way that feels natural and authentic. A gentle and sincere smile that reaches your eyes, this is very important, can instantly make you very approachable and kind. And it is really important that it's not a fake smile. So you also have to kind of feel friendly, of course, when you're smiling. It is not about having a perfect smile, but it is about conveying a warmth and encouragement. I explain the different kinds of smiles in one of my older videos. That would also be kind of interesting for you if you want to work on that feature, and I will also link it down below. Now let's look at some examples of Kate. So during public engagements, Kate's smile is ever present, radiating kindness and putting those around her at ease. Her smile is a key part of her charm, making her relatable and likable. I think this is why she's really so sympathetic and so liked by many. Let's go on with feature number 4, an elegant walk. Kate Middleton's walk is the epitome of elegance. She moves with a controlled, steady pace, her steps measured and her body aligned. Her walk is neither rushed nor too slow, and it is always reflecting her calm and composed demeanor. If I take the 4 walking styles that I have developed, I would directly place her into the category of the sophisticated walking style, because she really reflects this walking style as a primary walking style. And also many royals are actually reflecting or embodying the specific walking style. Now, if you want to walk in a similar way, or you like that walking style, or maybe this is actually your walking style, but you want to enhance it a little bit, my tip would be to focus on maintaining a steady pace. So keep your head up, your shoulders relaxed, of course, your core engaged, and walk with a steady rhythm. Take smooth and even steps. And imagine walking along an invisible line. This is also characteristic, and you will also keep the balance like that. This will not only make your walk appear more graceful, but also enhance your overall poise. Let's look at some examples. Whether she's walking down the aisle on her wedding day or arriving at a royal event, Kate's walk is always dignified and graceful, reflecting her confidence and composure. Characteristic or feature number 5, a thoughtful gaze. Now, the Duchess of Cambridge is also known for her thoughtful and engaging gaze with her eyes. She often makes eye contact with people in a warm yet reserved way, showing interest and engagement without overwhelming the other person. Her gaze is both steady, conveying attentiveness and grace. My tip: to practice this, focus on making eye contact that is warm, calm and steady. When engaging in a conversation, hold the other person's gaze for a few seconds before looking away, but glance away naturally. This creates a connection that is both respectful and poised, much like Kate's interactions. Now, let's look at some examples. During charity visits or when speaking to the crowds, Kate's eye contact is always calm and reassuring, making those she engages with feel valued and respected. If you want to learn more about how to use your eyes, there is also another video down below. You see, I already have quite a lot of videos. I highly recommend you, if you're new here, to really check out those videos because they might be very helpful for you. Feature number 6, the subtle head tilt. One of Kate's signature gestures is the subtle head tilt. This small, ladylike gesture is often used when she's listening to someone, conveying empathy, understanding and engagement. I myself, I am also using a head tilt quite often. I caught myself doing that in conversations. Somehow it's natural in me, and you will also notice that if you're a little bit more aware about your body language, that there are some features that are simply already in you, and you will also notice that there are features that are beneficial for you and not so beneficial. So it's all about, if you want to bring out the best version of yourself, then it is recommendable to kind of delete those things that you are doing that are not really beneficial for you and enhance the ones that are. And a slight head tilt is actually a very nice feature. And my tip would be to incorporate this gesture into your own body language and interactions when you are talking to someone or listening to someone, just tilting your head very slightly, not too much, because we don't want to look like a dog, although that's super cute, but very slightly. The other person will notice that and feel much more understood, because this gesture also subconsciously says or conveys to the other person that you are fully engaged, that you're empathetic, and this makes your presence much more attractive. Let's look at some examples, because there are pictures that show how Kate interacts with her children, for example. Her slight head tilt is a gentle, non-verbal way of showing that she cares and that she's fully present in the moment. And that's a very beautiful gesture. Now let's quickly resume those 6 features so that you remember them. And those are things that we can all aspire. So by practicing a graceful posture, delicate hand movements, a warm smile, an elegant walk, thoughtful eye contact and the slight head tilt, you can channel the same poise, grace and kindness. Let me know down below in the comments which of Kate Middleton's features you would like to try first, or let me know if you already have one of those features naturally. And if you liked the video, I would be super happy if you give me a thumbs up and share the video with like-minded women, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!